This I say then, walk by the Spirit, and you will never ever complete a desire from the flesh. And so Paul Paul's point to someone who says, well, if we don't use law, then we're not going to have any success against the flesh. And Paul says, no, that's not true at all. You walk by the Spirit, you will never ever complete a desire from the flesh. But look at the contrast in verse 13. He says, brethren, you've been called to liberty. You do have this liberty, only use it not for an occasion to the flesh, not to have an opportunity to fulfill the desires from the flesh, but rather through love serve one another. Uh, this is just basically a verb made out of the noun slave. You serve as slaves one another. Um, and again, you put one another first. Love uh, really is accomplishing anything that God would want you to accomplish using the law in the past, as he says in verse 14. All the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, you will love your neighbor as yourself. We've been given an even higher standard. Love one another as I have loved you, he said. And so there isn't actually a question of, you know, if someone asks, well, isn't the law righteous? Yes. Well, doesn't that mean what the law says is good things to do? Sure. Well, then why are we using the law? Well, we're doing one better. If you obey the new commandment, you're actually accomplishing anything that God would want you to accomplish using law. Even if you're not doing exactly the same thing, we're not following this procedure or that procedure, but the point has been fulfilled. The point was not, the point of the law was never, oh, thank goodness they checked off that box, but, you know, uh, are they actually, uh, is the law fulfilled? They loved their neighbor as their self? And there were a lot of people who were great at checking off boxes, but didn't care what happened to their neighbor.